What is good, fam? It's your boy Jinx representing KI Entertainment. Back with you with our first ever review for the channel, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I'm accompanied by my friends here, Rose, Avonie, and Ryoki. This review is going to be mainly revolved around the boy Avonie because no one else has any experience with the game. We just know based off what he's shown us. So, what can you tell us more about it?
Well, as far as the game goes, it's actually a really good game in my opinion for mobile, especially for being such a big name brand as Call of Duty goes. Uh, the graphics are pretty good. They have different settings, so if you don't have that great of a device, you don't have to run on the highest settings. The gameplay is actually really smooth, and the connections are pretty stable from what I can tell. The setup of the game is kind of a clash between your regular Call of Duty games and a bit like Fortnite in a way. Um, so it's definitely something different in my opinion. Is the game good? I would say yes. If you have a mobile device that can run it, you can actually check out their website. They have a list of all the phones that are compatible with it. And I would recommend checking it out, seeing if you can get it. If you can, great. It'd be an awesome game to play. We've already got hundreds of people playing the game, and it's only released in 2 continents, Australia and Canada at the moment. So I
Wow.
would say it's doing really good right now um, for just those 2 continents. Whenever it releases into the Americas and the other countries, I'd say it's going to blow up. It's going to be a major mobile game.
Gotcha. So, what do you think are the main attractions to this game, besides just being Call of Duty?
Well, for right now, all they've got is your standard just 5 versus 5 matches and your battle royale. From what I can tell of those two, they actually run pretty good. The battle royale is a little different, in my opinion. The really the only battle royale experience that I have is from playing Fortnite.
Mm.
So, with that being said, I'm not really accustomed to the Call of Duty um, battle royales that they've released recently.
Yeah, it's understandable.
So, it was definitely interesting. It does have a feel of the Call of Duty mobile games. You're not going to go jumping sky high like you do in Fortnite. Gravity is
Building
minimal.
and whatnot.
Yeah. So I mean, you do have some things like a grappling hook and stuff, which is for a set class. And I thought that was pretty interesting that you can actually choose classes such as medic and like ninja stuff like that. So it was very interesting. And one of the funniest parts about battle royale is actually the class that allows you to throw out a little toy robot drummer that summons zombies to attack your opponents. I thought that was a really nice little fun catch to the game. I know that they've had similar things in past Call of Duties as well. So I'm glad to see
Right.
that they're actually bringing back some of the old stuff into it.
Any
So
negatives about
Avani,
it?
As far as negative thoughts go, um, I do see that, um, like right now, with it just being in the alpha release, it's still not got a whole lot going for it because they just haven't released it. They got the zombies match on there, but it's not available as of yet. I'm hoping that whenever they release it in the Americas, that it's there
Right.
on the release. So right now, there are so many things that you can't access that it's just basically down to your basic gameplay at this moment. And that's understandable. They're trying to work out all the bugs before, releasing it worldwide, which I'm actually thankful for. But for right now, it's just not got a whole lot of gameplay to it to actually attract that large of a crowd. Um,
Gotcha.
so
Do
whenever
you
they do
think
release it, I do say it will do good though.
do you think there'll be like security issues with the game as far as like third party apps like aimbot and such like that? There's some like kind of modding per format for the game.
Well, Well, unfortunately, it is a mobile game, and for the most part, people will always find a way to cheat in some way or another. I do know that I've watched other people playing the game as well, and there are a few that have designed their own controllers and stuff to play the game with a gamepad. Where right now, I don't know if they actually have a gamepad for it, but from what I could research on it, it does not. So it's a little bit already started,
Like a 50
but
fifty
then
percent
again,
chance you running into it though.
yeah. I mean, you've already seen it on other games, such as Fortnite Mobile,
Oh yeah.
that people are already doing this stuff. So you're not gonna escape that. Now, as far as like aimbots and stuff like that go, I do think that they will have good enough security that it will be, paid attention to. They're pretty good about shutting people down on stuff like that in the past. So I don't see that that will be too much of an issue on this one as well. And with it being a mobile game, there are constant updates. They're doing an update this week, in fact, to relax some of the security issues already. So
That's
I
great.
think they're going to be on top of it as
All
far as
right.
that goes.
Hey, Avonie, quick question. Do you know if it offers any like voice chat or no?
It does. It does. You can
Oh,
plug
it
in
does.
your
Okay.
yeah, you can plug in your regular standard, headset and stuff into your phone, and you can talk
Right.
to people all day long. Your squad. I've already used it in my gameplays. I don't think I show it in the gameplay footage, but you can actually use it. You can actually see it on the bottom of the screen near the chat. So
Right.
it does have a pretty good voice chat on there. So you can expect that you and your teammates will actually be able to
So
coordinate
it's like
better.
your traditional mic system for any of like I guess mobile games is like push to talk, or you just have it keep running constantly if you want.
Uh, yeah, there are different settings to it. You can either have it turned off, you can have it to push to talk, or you can have it constantly on. So I mean that's up to the individual. You can mute other people as well, so you don't hear them.
That's great. I hate randoms.
Yeah, I understand that. I can't stand whenever them squeakers get on there. They just get into your ear. But
Hey man, Squeakers
So
needs
yeah,
love
hey,
too, man.
I saw that you added one of our key members. Was that hard to do? To add
uh,
a Wolf?
it was not. All I had to do is put in his username and send him the request, and as soon as he accepted, it was automatic. And they also have the clan feature on there as well,
Oh,
um,
okay.
which, by the way, everybody contributes to. So it's not just a name anymore. You can actually level up your clan based on
Oh,
what
nice.
everybody does in the clan that day, and it is day by day. I think it was like 15,000 exp for your clan every day, or something like that, or 1,500. So it was pretty interesting to see that everybody could actually work towards, working together and raising their clan up to higher levels. So
That's
I
great.
think they might actually do something with that as well later on in the future.
All right. Do you see by any chance, like as you're playing the game, and I know you've shown us some video of it, some gameplay. Do you see it after it, goes worldwide? Do you see it starting to get laggy, or do you know what I mean from what you've experienced now, just having the two continents that you spoke of?
So as far as the laggy part goes, I don't think that will actually be the system itself that would be laggy. They're pretty good about the connections and stuff. It would actually run down to whether or not your own personal connection was good or not. I did see one person lag in the game that had a bad connection, um, but it was only temporary. It was only like for one split second. And I had talked to the guy about it actually before this review, and he did say that he was actually riding in his car down the road playing this game. So he just kind of went through a little bit of a dead zone. So I don't think that it's going to have connection issues. it will be more or less based on your own device, whether or not you're connected to Wi-Fi or using your mobile data, what your connection is.
I mean, I saw that they added the. I saw that they have a little spot for zombies. I guess that's going to be interesting on what kind of zombie play they're going to have. If it's going to be like transit, or if it's going to be like more traditional zombies. So that's going to be interesting. What do you think is going to end up being, or what would you like to see since you've actually played the game with the mechanics that they have?
With the mechanics that they have currently, I would actually like to see a an open map zombies, kind of like a transit, but whereas in previous past it keeps you on a certain path. This I would like to see it more of like the battle royale map, to where you could run all over the place. You can visit, different towns. Zombies are just hoarding over all of the map. Um, that way, it keeps you entertained. You find new stuff all the time. Um, you can actually, jump up on top of a house or something. Of course, I would like to see like jumping zombies that would be able to get to higher heights. So I think they're gonna have to work on that, um, which is why it's not released yet. So I would like to see that. I'd like to actually see multiple modes of zombies. Your classic zombies game, your transit, your battle royale map style. Just whatever you feel like that you are advanced enough to play. I think that would be very interesting because not everybody, is that great at zombies, and then there's others that are really good at it. So I'd like to see different, difficulty settings.
Um, are there any microtransactions that would be used towards an advantage to the players?
They do have a coin system that helps to run the game, to pay for it. This is a free to play game after all, so they do have to have some sort of way to fund it. So you can actually buy coins, and you can use those coins to purchase like weapon skins and vehicle skins, different parachutes, different emotes like you would like in Fortnite. You can do little dances and stuff. But as far as getting a player to a higher level, I don't really think that Call of Duty is that kind of game, anyways. The most you could do is like get some extra weapon XP and level up your weapon a little quicker. But you can do the same thing through regular gameplay. You do unlock weapon XP cards even in free mode. So you could literally do the same thing even without spending a dime. So it's not really that bad. Um, somebody just might have a better gun a little sooner than you. But it's not anything drastic. It's pretty balanced from what I can tell right now. I don't
So,
see an issue.
all right. So, like, say for example, of I believe I saw one of the weapons, the Type 25 from Black Ops 2, Go typewriter.
Yeah.
If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, so what you're saying is like I pick the game up maybe tomorrow or something like that, right? I can basically max out the level of my weapon just by like getting XP bonuses right off the bat.
For the most part, yes. Now, obviously, you're going to have to put in the time to do so. You're going to have to play several matches. I've been playing with the same weapon now for a little while, for like the past 10 levels, and I still haven't unlocked every single thing on that weapon. But for the most part, everything that I'm going to use on that weapon, I've already unlocked. It's not hard to get what you want. The good stuff, isn't completely out of reach. It just takes a little bit of time.
Like, if I just want to pick it up and not play the game at all, to grind out for the attachments, I can just get XP bonuses for it, and it would just automatically juice my weapon up, right?
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's just for your attachments and stuff like that. That's about the most that you're actually going to get out of pay to play portion of it. You're just going to get it sooner than everybody else.
Is there any prestige modes for weapons like traditional Call of Duty games?
I have not noticed any prestige in the weapons itself. You yourself as a character can prestige after a certain amount of levels, and it's actually kind of ridiculous. You used to only go up to like level 10 or something like that, and this time to prestige, you're going up like hundreds of levels before prestiging, and yeah, so
it's quite grindy, I see.
you have a lot of stuff to unlock, like a lot of stuff. You've got guns, you've got emotes, you've got different skins and everything else that you're going to be unlocking. Like I said, this isn't just for the paid players; it's for everybody. So just you're going to have to grind to get the same stuff. Which honestly, I don't really mind grinding in this game because you're playing the game.
Yeah,
You're
like it
play
should be.
regardless. Yeah. And everybody and the system itself, whenever you're playing, they do have a really good matching system. They're not going to match you up against, like somebody way better than you that's like master prestige or something like that. So it's pretty good about keeping things balanced.
I see.
How does it feel like playing a game like Call of Duty on just a phone? I feel like phones are really small, and I feel like for me, what turns me off about the game is just it being on like a mobile game, I guess, and that being kind of hard to play on like such a small device.
Well, I actually agree with you there. I definitely do not have small fingers, and my screen is not all that large. I've just got a Galaxy S8. It's not an S. It's not even an S8 Plus running this game, and the screen is kind of small. There are a lot of different buttons on there. However, they do allow you to customize the screen however you want. You can put the buttons anywhere you want on the screen. So if you've got fat fingers like mine, you can spread it out a little bit. Keep them out of your regular swiping view, I guess you could say. So they're really good about the customization of the controls. They're not just saying, here's some controls, there you go. I know that I didn't go through all of the controls and stuff with you guys, but it has a ridiculous amount of different settings that you can use. It's probably the most settings I've seen in a game, not just for controls, but audio, visual, all kinds of different settings. How you want to use your aiming. They have 2 different settings for aiming and shooting. You can move your cursor over a character and it automatically shoots, or you can play like me and play in the advanced mode where you actually want to aim at a person and then hit the fire button and shoot. Which honestly, I played the other version. I don't like it. I do not like the point to shoot version because there's a lot of issues with that. Mainly the fact that if you hit somebody, you're going to run out a lot of bullets because it's not going to stop firing immediately. Whenever somebody is running behind a wall.
This is based on aim assist cursor, and that's just how it's going to work like that.
Yeah.
Basically like mobile Fortnite.
Yeah, it's definitely got its downfalls. But for, your newer players and stuff that aren't, used to like shooter games and stuff, I would recommend that they use that until they actually got the swing of the controls. And then they could try out the advanced mode and try to get a little better at it. But for us older players and stuff that is used to, actually swiping and aiming and then shooting, it's a lot better to use the advanced mode.
Gotcha. So, Rose, any thoughts on the game so far?
Yeah, I think it sounds like a really good game so far, just off of what I've heard from Avonie. But also what I've seen from the gameplay I was showed. I think it basically just looks like what it is, like Black Ops 3 / Black Ops 4, but on like the phone, which is great for people that can't afford to buy like not only like a $400 console, but like a $60 game. And it's really nice that it's free. and that the things that you need to purchase on the game are just things that don't really matter, like skins and things like that. I like that. So
Yeah.
you don't have to pay to actually have fun in the game, because I feel like most mobile games make you pay to have fun or to like get extra levels and things like that. And I feel like it's not like that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's so
Can you
it's so us poor people can actually afford the game too.
can you
right,
see yourself playing
yeah.
this game, Rose, when it comes out?
I mean, I'm not really much of like a mobile gamer, but I do have a few like mobile games, and I think I'll download it and try it out just to see how it is. But I think at the end of the day, like I'm gonna prefer playing on console.
All right. And Ryoki, any thoughts? And do you consider yourself being, a potential gamer of this later on when it comes out, or
You know what I
what?
mean? Yeah. The thing is, when I first saw the screenshots of it, I wasn't sure at all. I'll be honest with you. I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? I couldn't see myself playing it. Um, I would have definitely have tried it, but I couldn't see myself playing it. But after watching, the video that we had, and which is the one that the viewers are viewing right now, um, I was actually impressed. I mean, the game doesn't look bad at all. It looks like it's playing pretty smooth. I'm just more curious on the whole aspect of when we do get, a wider audience playing with you. Is it going to lag? Is audio as you're talking to your teammates? Is that going to add lag? So I'm definitely curious. I'm definitely going to try it out. I do play mobile games. I've never really truly played a mobile shooter on my phone. I'm gonna probably see if I could add a controller to it and give it a kick like that. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely it's on my radar. I'm gonna pay attention to it and definitely jump on it and give it a try when it comes out.
All right.
Yeah, Rio's like me. He's got fat fingers.
All right. So, Vonnie, we already heard your thoughts and whatnot on the game. I'm pretty sure you already feel very positive about it. Do you see yourself playing it religiously after it comes out worldwide?
I can see myself not really playing it religiously, but like on the go and stuff like whenever I go, out to work or something and I need something to do on lunch. I see myself playing it there, or like late at night whenever, I don't really feel like, getting up, turning on the console and my phone's like right there. Um, I do see myself playing it every day, but not all the time. I
Gotcha.
don't see myself, immersing myself into it completely.
Gotcha. I gotcha. All right. Well, here's your boy Jinx, representing KI Entertainment. Yeah, I think we all did pretty well. If you guys think differently, leave a like, dislike. I don't know. Shit, I don't do what you want to do, I guess. But yeah, we're out. Catch you all later.